Hello, everyone. No, that was really loud to start off with.
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Okay. Why am I not able to do things? Oh, hold on. Hello, everyone. I just realized I've kept my YouTube volume up. Oopsie doodles. Okay. Strange. There we go. That should be good and sorted. Just testing a few things real quickly. Gotta be a bit quiet for a moment. Right, so Bingus does show up from there. What about you? And it does show up on there. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, that means we can have slightly less issues. That's right, we were Dark Knight Rogadin. Okie dokie. So, we are finally back to doing some Final Fantasy XIV. The schedule will once again update to reflect the fact that we have it back. Oh, it feels so good to have this game going. Now what are we doing? So, we're in the Dravanian Forelands. So I think we were... It might be Annex Shrine, I think, is where we left. I really wish that these bots got hit hardcore. I wonder if I could go and make it just a banned fucking text. Give me a moment. Channel settings, security, no, profile. Give me a moment, folks. Just trying to figure something out here. Okay. No, I'll be able to do that. Dang it. Also, I gotta get, what's it called? Sentences banned. Unfortunately not. Boo earns. Boo earns. That being said, no big deal right now. Once I have some more people who might be interested in moderating these, that would be excellent to consider. Alrighty, so speak with Marchamp, who's currently at Tailfeather. We've got Annex Shrine and Tailfeather. We'll jump right in. Get a quick sip of coffee. Hang on. I think I'm able to just boop, delete. There we go. It's an odd setup that I had going, but now, out of curiosity, what other classes did I have at this point? So, Paladin is at 54, Dark Knight at 56. I gotta try and reorganize getting a new spin the wheel going. 54 Scholar, 55 Astrologian, 54 Machinist, 54 Red Mage, Monk and Dragoon. Dragoon's almost 60, damn. That's right. Well, oh, back already, are we? Met the Nath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... Summon a primal, you say? Seven hells. I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the northwest of here, outcast from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. Sounds promising, and what exactly would Nath consider to be the right incentives? Well, nothing your average hunter can scrounge up in a day or two, but seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. Good-sized jar of land trap nectar, a basket of cayenne tree fruit, and always, and our favourite, a generous portion of young nunca flesh. I shall gather the fruit, leaping to the lower branches of these forests. Of these forest giants should present little challenge to me, and I shall collect the nectar with Master Alphinaud's arcane assistance. And that leaves me getting nunkas. Shouldn't be too hard to do. That's right, I got a little wolfie. Oh, actually, out of curiosity, I do need to just look up someone. Player search conditions, last name. They're probably not on at the moment, but no. You probably need to be in their world now that I think about it. Oh, hang on. Nah, it's fine, we'll go around. Although, while we're here, and seeing as we're going to be playing as this, why don't I attempt to do this? Let me go to that. And that way, we can try and level up another class as we go through. Just realised that my thing swapped over there. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna pull this out a little bit. Oh damn. Unfortunately, you're not really one I should be killing, but you're kind of in the way, so I'm gonna deal with it. You can spray, no you don't. Take it down. Oh, don't bog bomb me, you jerk. Mm-hmm. Pretty solid, pretty laid back kind of situation. Oh, did not mean to do that one. Just taking our time to enjoy some of the little things. Okay. And that should be all three of them. Yeah, go this way. An original sentence, which I think is my level 56 quest. How do I get a 56? I get Abyssal Drain at 56, that's right. Double attack. Drain was nearby enemies. Yeah. Group and single targets. Which, if I'm being real on that, I should probably consider putting that more onto this part of the hotbar. The top part, with the group AoE attacks anyway. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Eorzea help. Do you have the nunca meat? I do indeed. Splendid, I shall put this with Astinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous looking hamper for the NAF. I think we'll want to go with this. Just... yeah. Holy Rainbow Sorrel of Aiming. Dark Knight. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Sounds good. How long must we wait? Well, wait, should we have... shit. I was taking a sip of coffee when it came up. Calm yourself, Master Alphanode. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. We got little legs. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that fill the air with such delightful scents. Lamb trap nectar, coyote tree fruit, and nunca flesh! What delectable foods you have brought us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. I love them. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Mm-hmm. Also, do I have any food? Well, dried plums for spell speeds. Piety for... so that's my red mage stuff. That's my astrologian. Not much else. Dang it. Hold on. We can fix this. We can fix this. Go to culinary. Just quickly looking for something. Anything that I can make. That deals with just making my, wait, grilled carp. If I had maiden carp, that'd be great. Oh, dang it. Surely got something, right? Go to antelope shank. Honestly surprised at that. Oh. No biggie, I would just eat grapes. Why do I have egg? Alright. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words. For we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of Nath's god, the god of the One Mind summoned into our midst. The One Mind. These are the Naths who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one, connected, but let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. It was likely one that had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. He's like, hey. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did Overmind decide to heed the words of the Black Robed Men. The One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Hmm. I'll come back for you later. Let us continue. I call upon the power of Primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at the grave cost to the land. I reason that it is a necessary evil and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon the deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To assign on Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Arpano, a being of whom we know naught. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to his death? No, You are right, Sneer. Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me, Nyx. I do not fear my duty. Wait. Nyx need not face this foe alone. Like him, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Do you truly imagine yourself a second Warrior of Light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides, or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Ouch. Studi makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath and learn how best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least I may be of some assistance. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Ah, yes. There's like 3 quests. You wish to be our god, offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. Put this idea from your minds. Generous hunters, if you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. Of course not. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. You are generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all that to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more? We are very fond of Nunca flesh, yes. The meat of a young Nunca would make a fine repast. So we're gonna get another one. I don't know why, but they apparently want more. Okay. Hubby. Hubby. So, like, what's the highest level dungeon I can do at this point? Dusk Vigil. So, like, level 51 is the highest I can do right now, anyway. Oh, you asshole. Cool. Alright, so far so good. Out of curiosity, do we get... Oh shit, whoops. Wasn't paying much attention. Out of curiosity again, so go to traits. At 62 we get Black Blood, allows gathering of blood gauge. Accumulation upon the landing of weapon skills or spells while under the effect of blood weapon. Blood weapon becomes delirium. Enhance unmend. Reduces the recast of Shadow Stride by 5 seconds when executing unmend on most targets. Hard slash to 180, Siphon Strike to 120 and 140. Interesting. Yes, I do have additional flesh. Another gift for the bath. So unexpected. Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed over by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath, and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. The Vath will want to load certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king oh. Come on, oh no. Alright, just had to skip through that, because... You said I had more time! Dang it, you said I had more time! Oh wow. Bro Nix! Here, at your service, just letting you know I am an amateur streamer, and just letting you know that your names are hidden for y'all's privacy. Alrighty, so... Blue. Oh no. Okay. So he's gonna do a big pull? I think he's gonna do a big pull. Alright. That's fine, big pulls are nothing to worry about. And then bang, bang. Deal with that. Ah, we're just running straight ahead. That's fine by more. Alright. Hop. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. Oh shit. That was an accident. That's fine, no big deal. The accidental use of reassemble was not that much of a problem. Ugh. Okay. It was blue. Alrighty. Take you down. That reassembled. Slug shot. Perfect. Seems like there's a new person, I think. This person is new. Cannot do that, though they'll show their name fully. Hang it. That's fine. Reassembled here was actually a really good use too. Come on, Captain Madison, go down, fool. There we go. Acolyte skirt, which would be great for the Arcanist. Alright. Just dealing with this guy here. Oh man, I fucking love this game, man. Out of the way. You're at the wrong door. You do realize you've got casters here, friend. I always forget that I got the Peloton. Deal with the little guys. Second run bait is sealed off. Get a critical hit in. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. There we go. Now we're not run ahead of the tank. Oh, shit. There we go. Watch them all crumble. I was about to say what the fuck? Okay. That was being hella weird for a second there. Odd. Alrighty. My cards are looking out for their tombstones. Nothing good. At the moment, Hot Shot doesn't do anything, does it? It's just a 240 attack. Wait and see. With a... Oh, that's actually decent. Okay, so... Alright, that's kind of more reasonable. So the recast timer, sort of, with everything else. Was a great opener, at least early game stuff. Reasonable. Bro would like to thank y'all for playing. GG, have fun. Alrighty, don't need this. Oh, and I'm gonna give the Arcanist some love. That was wicked. Alrighty, well, so Machinist done there. But let's be clear about what is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul. That fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavour, will you not, Nyx? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a man to err on the side of caution. Would that I could fight at your side, warrior of light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Arthano. Then it is settled, Nyx. You and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance, then allow them to take us prisoner. Reasonable, I suppose? Lord of the Wyverns. Don't worry, I'm not planning to fight you anytime soon. Okay, so I'm definitely going to organise doing some Final Fantasy XIV with some mates. If they're up to this part or want to just vibe in the early game. Hey, go away. None of that. Alright, come on. Where are we going? Here, I believe. Yes. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. I forgot that I have a third ability. How you hit me so hard? That's rude. How are you hitting me so goddamn hard? First and foremost. Gizzle greens, please. Now, baby. Oh, there we go. We're into our level 50 dungeons. Got a few of them, I think. Probably like Snowflake, most likely. No. Wondrous Palace, I think. Hit them with greetings. Yeah, the Wondrous Palace. Oh damn. Gotta kill 8 Tomberries apparently? Damn. That's insane. I'm hoping the whole dungeon will clear them. Because if not, yikes. Probably don't need... I could probably put the ricochet in here, like in the same, well, close to the same spot as my other for spread shot and auto crossbow, because it's, you know, wide range attacks. That might help. I don't know. Always trying to find ways to make the things a little bit easier on me, you know. Do not allow the Tomberry Stalker to catch you. Oh no. Just gonna keep blasting y'all for a moment. And hit y'all with critical hit. Uh-huh. The Tomberry Stalker gives up the chase and returns to his lair. Thank God for that! Alright, so we hit you with this, hit you with this, go with this. Keep going with it over here. Wildfire hits hard. Perfect. And that grants me more turret gauge as well, yes. Oh yeah, I'm remembering how much I love Machinist. Obtain lantern oil and climb the endless rise. I don't remember sweet fuck all about this. I think as things go, it's probably also best to start trying to get my turret gauge up. Hmm. Just blast these creatures to smithereens! Rusted immune devices. Okay, so we gotta keep doing more. Alright. See, I am not the tank, so I don't know why the Skull decided to do that. Okay. Alright, so all 3 soldiers of Nim have been dealt with. Oh no, the Tonberry Stalker! Hey, uncool! That was not cool, man. Mm-hmm. Alright. That's all done there. Used flask of lantern oil. Cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, now it's the... are you the Princess Flan, or are you just a Flan? Giant blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Alrighty, come on. Take you down. Hey, 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 hey. Uncalled for, man. Oh, I'll see if yes, okay. Charge. You know what? I think that's worked out well. Read. Neat. I got a 1 on that roll, damn. Hey guys, I think I actually have a... the thought. I am astounded by this nonsense. Defeating Tonberry King. Interesting, actually. Oh, I know. SA was the tank. What am I talking about? That Robo looked like a tank the way he's dressed. Damn. Let's skip the scene for now. Okay, so interesting choice. Okay. Oh man. Going for it. Keep blasting and taking down quick. Alrighty, well. Turn King goes down. I would like to say GG to the folks. Give you that. Pass. Alright. Unfortunate. Alrighty, well. Time to head off. Okay. We've done that one. Another thing I can do really is wait, hang on, what? Ah, you're down here. Weird. Anyway, the mind must be now aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive. Man! Rude. Oh god. It's likely for me, folks. Okay. Just heat blast. Oh, it's so dead. What the actual hell? Alright. This. Boom. Whoa! Got my health. Go back up a little bit fast. Alright. I'll do that. Okay, I'm dead. Yikes! That was mighty silly of me. Just a little silly of me. Alright, reload. Okay. Try this again. Gotta quickly open up the Book of Faces. Check to see if there's been any interaction with hosts. There has not been any interactions with hosts. That is unfortunate. Well, actually, rude, rude. I have to go all the wrong way to get to these places. How dare! How dare! Just ignore me. I'm pretty, and thus don't need to think. I also think I need a new fucking gun, right? Yeah, because we're wearing like level 50 odd gear. That probably explains why we're a little bit lacking in things. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, we are so low. Okay, never mind. I need to make the dark now because I got all the good gear then. Might need to go get the augmented gear for aiming. Right, there we go. Now we're back on track. We are back on track, folks. That being said, as well, you know what? That'll give us some stuff there. I'll set us up for a trial. I want to try and get some of these tombstones. Actually, screw it, let's go Astrologian and do trials. Probably going to take just as long as a tank, seeing as it's looking for DPS. But for now, I will just enjoy. Actually, I forgot I was trying to make my healer hot. Oh no, he's hot! I'm well aware that you guys will be attacking me first, so... I will activate Grit. Now you Go down. I don't know what are some of the things I might want to take on. Hold that. Alright. Take you down. Alright. Fuck. Shit. Dang it. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Oh my god. Let me hit commence, asshole. Thank god. The fighter was drawn. Fun. God damn it. Commence. Come on, tank. Don't focus. Also gotta remember what my cards do again. So you're good for tank and DPS. Or the DPS. You will increase HP recovery by healing actions of a party member or self. 10%. Inspire was barrier around self target equivalent to a 400 heal potency. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. Greetings! The Road Bro Nix is here. We have a samurai who is going to get that right away. You seem to be our main tank. Oh my god. Hit you with this, hit you with this. Fuck you and your Vulcan burst, bro. Be good. We got 2 regens on you. Divine. Radiant Plume! You, it technically would have been better to go down to 50 mountain now I think about it, but oh well. Oh, didn't go over here, that's fine. We're good. You can do that. You can take the barrier for now. Cool. Then we're going to aspect with Helios. I think this was the healing boost. Alright. Alrighty, so now we use our GGs. We do the quick matter, why not? Read. Need. Alright. Alright. Now, can we get us... Okay, I'm not signing on to any other tasks just yet. Okay, just keep going with this. Alright. Now take you down. Back to your mage. Give me my health back. Take you down. It is done. Yay. Wait for your sail. Keep it into the hive. I will. I'm going to run ahead because fuck this noise. Okay. You've got to be a jerk about things. Now we wait deeper in the hive. That would be sufficient. If we did not have a host full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray, advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Lord of the Hive. You are prepared then? As prepared as I can be. And just before we actually trigger the what is it called? Trial, I will take a break to get some food and a drink. Surrender, intruders, there is no escape. Alright. Enough, we surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your God. This. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray, leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us, passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape, should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so... Oh, shit. Okay. Do it in a minute. Didn't think it'd actually, like, send me straight to this.
Now we have but to wait.
Sweet, I don't have to voice this one. No.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
Just don't get at my hair, alright? I'm sorry, that was terrible of me. He's so fucking cool, man.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
O glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elizen?
Elizen.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
It's a cool concept. Won't lie.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Whoa, who's we? Got a mouse in your pocket?
And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold Master of the Blade, to accept thy challenge.
Yeah, well, better.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
We do, bitch.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Straight up summons Shiva again. Like, ma'am. The last time you did that, you kind of went out of control.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
I love the gotcha bitch kind of moment there.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Mm-hmm. I'll admit, this is a pretty lackluster combat. Considering we've seen what Shiva's actually capable of. Oop.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Well, you'll find out in a minute.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Alright, so. Now, yes. It has been added to the duties. Okay, now, I'm going to spend about 5 minutes just getting myself a coffee, stretching the old leggies, be back soon. To the boy, to the bean, to the sweetie. No, thank you. This somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
Shoot, that one was an accident.
This is not acceptable.
Oh, my foot! You shot my foot!
I won it, excellent. Yeah.
Why does your channel keep talking about vor?
I don't know, man. Ah! No! Really? Alright. Oh no! No, I'm dead. Ah! Ah! What's it doing? I just need to... Oh, what the fuck? You tap it. Oh, Jesus! Jesus! You fool! Good old... That terrified me. To the boy, to the bean, to the sweetie. No, thank you. This somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
Shoot, that one was an accident.
This is not acceptable.
Oh, my foot! You shot my foot!
I won it, excellent. Yeah.
Why does your channel keep talking about vor?
I don't know, man. Ah! No! Really? Alright. Oh no! No, I'm dead. Ah! Ah! What's it doing? I just need to... Oh, what the fuck? You tap it. Oh, Jesus! Jesus! You fool! Good old... That terrified me. To the boy, to the bean, to the sweetie. No, thank you. This somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
Shoot, that one was an accident.
This is not acceptable.
Oh, my foot! You shot my foot!
I won it, excellent. Yeah.
Why does your channel keep talking about vor?
I don't know, man. Ah! No! Really? Alright. Oh no! No, dead. Ah! Ah! What's it doing? I just need to... Oh, what the fuck? You tap it. Oh, Jesus! Jesus! You fool! Good old... That terrified me. To the boy, to the bean, to the sweetie. No, thank you. This somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
Shoot! That one was an accident.
This is not acceptable.
Oh, my foot! You shot my foot!
I wonder, excellent. Yeah.
You're the... Why does your channel keep talking about 4?
I don't know, man. Ah! No! Really? Alright. Oh no! No, dead. Ah! Ah! What's it doing? I just need to... Oh, what the fuck? You tap it. Oh, Jesus! Jesus! You fool! Good old... That terrified me. Alrighty, I am back. I apologise for it being a little bit longer. I also had to feed my cats. Ugh, okay, so confront Ravana in Thok Ast Thok. Anyone wanting to do it? Duty roulette, high level dungeons. Level 17 look for anyone to grind with in Eureka. Okay, so that got that going. I suppose while we're waiting, we can try and get the next quests done. Oh, never mind. Okay. We'll skip for now. Hey there, the Robro Nix. Yeah, till service. Oh, you want me to first starts currently? Okay. Yeah, I got you. I got him. Those. Okay. Glorious is ablaze. Prelude to slaughter. Mhm.
Feel my blades.
I got you. Alright. Put us up back to 60. Get reprisal. We need slaughter now.
I am invincible.
Oh. Oh, gosh, shit. That's fine.
Wilt thou yield?
Fine. Alright, now we drop for this. Do a snack.
Bring ye souls of war.
The Seeing Tail. I mean, full disclosure, I've never actually tanked this fight. I think I might have to change that in a second. Oh, this will change, but I'll have to learn what it is all about. Suppose everyone else is dealing with this, or dealing with these. I keep them distracted, I suppose. I'm gonna reprisal him for now. God damn. Alright, so now he's gonna do the bloody fuller.
Prepare thyself.
Oh shit, okay.
Rejoice in the glory of combat.
Alright, so the high walls begin to crumble.
Unyielding as the earth.
Oh heaven, oh, I'm gonna get away from him. Get this, deal with this. Let's recover some MP, allowing us to quickly boost up as best we can. I'll probably take this additional moment to deal some extra damage. I think reprisal might be a good idea at this point. He seems to be doing a lot of AoE damage. Swift slaughter. I'm gonna update my template. Sweet! So thanks to those folks. We'll watch them more later, but I would like to thank these people for their fine efforts. I got 3 combinations for that. Hell yes. That is super friggin' cool. Yeah, we kicked your fucking god's ass.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
As you can see, I also don't try and turn into a god just to, like, prove a point to
For all
people.
his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Well, that was something. Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar till this day. You were a marvel to behold. Well, 'tis time we rejoin our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale and to continue our journey. Yes, we have done a great deal. Damn. Alright, well... Very long run back to the Vath hideout. But, with that in mind, when the game naturally takes us back to, because this is only like, what, level 30 quests? Oh, not 30. I am, again, pretty, don't worry about me. It was Lord of the Hive is 53, yeah. So, like, there's no need right now to go back to doing the level 56 quest, because we're not even doing dungeons at that level. Lady Sail, I think the 12th. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name, and you are quite certain he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Nyx. Never did I doubt you, warrior of light. Unlike some, you were gone so long that Master Alpha when I lost his wits with worry. No. Gotta learn to read. Fretting like a maid. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Not truly necessary, but certainly true. What matters is that the Primal is banished and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm Hrelsvagar. Nidog's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. You are unkind, Antonin. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. Morn in passing. Ah, yes. I'm starting to remember things are going. Okay, shall we be on our way to Annex Shrine then? I would not have the dragons think that we've forgotten our bargain. So you have a thing there. And this is the society quest. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that just yet. But I'm also too lazy to do this normally, so... oh, I left my phone. Dang it. Alright, so Vidofnir should be up, I believe, somewhere. Wait. Are they outside? Interesting. Yeah, you just decided to be outside. Fair enough. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Nyx's hand, as the peaceman's god Lord Ravana laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of Morn, and there shall you find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of some isle. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge you, your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. Eorzea, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. All right. Other way. When you say second floor, do you mean... I don't know what you mean. Okay. Hopefully this way? Seems like it. Seems like it. Alright. We are in Morn. Now, speaking of, in the duty finder, that was level 53, so we might be getting close to having, I would assume this next quest is also going to be a level 53 one. We don't need to fight, you guys. Calm down. What? Get up. Seeing as I probably won't be coming back this way anytime soon, probably best that I get the 8th current here as quickly as possible. You discover a new location. Now, I guess the other question is, what class do I want to be? Do I want to try and tank it? Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Somal's summit for thee and thy companions. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Where are you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent? But 'tis certain they shall take great offence at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wield in check, lest it breed further despair. Estinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. Let not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we had come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hrolsvgar. But I said nothing of Tioman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as a dragoon. You are beyond redemption. Let's not fight. We'll accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Hrolsvgar, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. Somal is now accessible. Now to remind myself. Out of curiosity, with a party of NPCs, we do get the others. That's cool. So you're level 53. And you sync from 54, which I think at least gives me, yeah, Shadow Stride. So we're level 54. Do we have all of our actions and traits at this point? We do. We do indeed. I think this would be the option. So a rewarding struggle. VR 54 at 1. Camp Rybone. Suppose we'll make our way back to Foundation, hopefully. Potentially start the next quest for the Dark Knight. And see where we go from there. All right. We'll make our run. Yep. Oh, I have to finish this quest first. Of course. Let the clan hunt begin. You look like you've seen a scrap or two. Name's Etienne. I am a proud member of the clan Centurio, the toughest band of warriors this side of the steppes. Basically, it just allows me to go to this guy. Good morrow. How may I be of service? Oh, so you fancy trying your hand at the hunt, do you? Well, if Etienne reckons you're up to it, it isn't for an old man like me to be say elsewise. Alright, so basically, this now allows me to take on clan hunts. examine the clan hunt board, allow me to take on, I think, weekly marks, which will get me extra experience. You're permitted to take bills for level 1 clan marks on the clan hunt board. Peruse level 1 hunts, so polar bears and twin pools. Okay, honest, twin pools as well. Sea of Clouds somewhere. Gervanium Forelands is Feather Flea. Yeah. I believe this is... I can see why the old rogue at 10 signed you up. You've got the fire of a born hunter burning in your eyes. Basically, speak with Ardalain. He probably tells me you can do level 2 hunts now. Eustacia reckons you're ready to move on to bigger and better things, does she? If that girl had her way, we'd be throwing babes in the river to sort out the swimmers and the sinkers. Still, she might be onto something. Alright, I'll give you a chance, but level 2 marks ain't nothing to be sniffed at, understand? It'll be fine. We'll be fine. We now have access to level 2. Right, so posted daily, Daily Cat, Sun Alfred Hills, Sea of Clouds, The Shining Mists, which we don't have yet. Alright, either we'll accept. And I will take my... I say we'll take my red mage. And we are going to teleport to Dragonhead. Oh, Dragonhead. No, 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 no! Falcon Nest. Silly. Ah, I will also probably organize a new addition to my GG's thing. Like after I finish a dungeon with folks, go to use macros, go to shared macros, into GG's, /P. If you're interested, check me out on YouTube and or pick next one at night 121. Alright, I feel like it's a good thing to do. We'll eventually see. So I can fly now, which is good. Because you want me to go into twin pools. Oh, never mind. But this will be good for getting some extra gil, getting some extra experience, and a few other things. Oh, this is a good morning from someone. So they're not even Australian. But they're on the O servers. Interesting. I should probably wait until afterwards as well. Oh yeah, that's right. I am not a range. I'm not a melee ranged or physical ranged. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, sage. Interesting. Ouch. Okay. We start with this. Keep it going. All right. Might use this as an opportunity to get some quick, large chunks of mana in. Okay. Do this. And core. Do this. Do this. Do this. And this. This. And then this. Alright. Got a guaranteed the fire prop. Oh, did not time that right. Come on. Cool. We're alright, we're doing fine. Hey, I'm cool, man. There we go. Whoa, the Skyhunter's ring. Don't need it. That's I technically would have needed it for my machinist. Oopsies. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Oh, pardon me. Leave it. Hold on. That could take a minute. No, leave that. It's just a little pretty. Come on, Pyro Dragon. We got this. Pyro Dragon, sorry. We've got you. You are so fucking dead. Oh no, you're gone. That's right, everyone happens. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Perfect. We got a proc of this. Ah, shit. No, dang it. I got like 10 seconds left for this. Why? Oh my god, I fucking hate when tanks do this. Like, we got like one more thing to fucking deal with. You couldn't be patient for like a second. Oh well. These need to be taken down quickly. Just gonna do this a few times until it is dead. 60. Oracle. All right. All right. Alrighty, so that was a little bit easier. You know what? I'll attempt to greed. Yeah. Need. Pass. 3. Unfortunately, I don't like that. That's fine. Throw this on. Oh, it just cast fucking for fire, damn it. Okay. Almost. Ergo Dragon. No, you don't, buddy. No, I'm just gonna kill myself because why not? Wounded Cryo Dragon. And then we keep on pummeling away with spells. I believe now it's Tier Man. Yeah, 3 Tier Man now. Yep. Expunger. Pass. Pass. And pass. Yep. 4. Yep. Alright. Just cast comment. Now. A little upsetting I've not yet received a proc for of a spell, of a Star of Fire. Alright. I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna go away. Yeah. Oopsies. Come on. You know, there's no dual cast on. Ow! Uncalled for, man. Alrighty, well, we know the drill. GG. We hit a GG's. We'll commend our healer. Destroyers, it's a monk item, maybe. Yes, perfect. Alright, well, there we go. Some Owl has ended. Oh, I am a bit silly as well. I forgot to put something in my chats earlier. Gotta remember to do that now. There's no bot specifically set up for it. Pin. Oh. I'll have to add it later to my YouTube one. Another crystal shines bright yet again. I believe it's almost all our power back as well. Next. Don't worry. We're good. Should seem Tierman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. You sensed wrong, asshole! What is happening? Nidog, he roars. He knows we are here then. His fury bleeds through the eye. Well, we did just kill his wife. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. O Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
Returning mists. We've reached it at last, the peak of Somal. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea. You know, I thought it cold and curseless, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Beyond the clouds. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hrothgar himself. A Moogle. What manner of creature is that? Hmm? Oh no! Did my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? Hmm. It was my understanding that they only dwell in the Twelveswood. I certainly never expect to see one of the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may have know where Hrothgar makes his lair. Quickly, before we lose the creature completely. What if we want to lose the creature? I don't know, I'm just saying shit now. We'll attune to this aetheryte. There's about 1.5 when I... Alright. He's gone. Ugh, we must widen our search. Must we? Must we up now? Interesting. An etheric disturbance. Nearby air appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work. I've heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. Ma'am, you are willing to turn into a god and slaughter people wholesale. Come on. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps it was simply one of those strange plants shifting in the breeze. There is no sign of the Moogle in the area. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Will we be able to get a new bastard sword? Or a new claymore, sorry, but that's what we want. We want those. Alrighty. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles, I am certain Hrothgar would elude us not for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Needhog with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are the days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Eorzea, might I ask you to question the dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Needhog's rage will render most of the Durranians in the area deaf to reason. I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Next, come into Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogles' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with Mogglemog, I dare say they would be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Needhog senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in the hope that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Nyx, let us make haste for Gridania, and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There's an aetheryte of ancient construction here, which I already found, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray, do not forget to use it. Alrighty. That's what we've got to do. Just give me a moment. So, now that we're done with conversations and things, I'm going to quickly re-enable streamer mode so we don't hear so many more badoops. Streamer mode, enable, escape. Then I'm going to quickly move over to my YouTube. to place this here. Now, there we go. That is good, good, good. Now, just having a quick wonder. What should I do next, real quickly? It's probably best that I just continue on with MSQ. Let me have a look at my challenge log. So complete 3 dungeons by the duty roulette, complete 5 dungeons total. Check my companion while I'm at it. We have 7 new skill points. I think I'll spend these points here and try and get into Choco Surge. And then my brain is doing sillies, trying to think of what to do. We're gonna do quests still. We've done leveling, we've done trials, we've got the main scenario and alliance raids. Let us head to Nafika's altar. While this loads up, I quickly go grab something. I will be right back. Okay, cool. I have returned. Sorry about that. Just had to quickly go through some things. Oh. No, we do not want that to pop up with sound. We simply want to have a quick peek-a-rooney at any potential messages. Alright, so like a guild and Shaded Power. No, we want to go to the Conjurer's Guild. Now, Alphanir. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I'm pleased to report that she's agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us contact the 12 Wood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. Yeah, we know how to get there. The Elder Seedseer awaits you. Pray, follow me. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the ties of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Speak on, friend. I see, so you seek me to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mists. Kupo! I say Kupo! Greetings, Koopa Cup. To what do we owe you the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kane, and I'm surely glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky. I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Drevania, and hope that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I am mistaken, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwell beyond the clouds? Indeed there are. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Mogomog XII. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kupla's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, such stories often contain a measure of truth. It is likely the Moogles of the Churning Mists tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the large races come trampling through the forest. Of course, while there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. They are so fucking cute, man. Which is why I decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kupla. You will accompany us, then? Just so you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit it, though the thought of entering outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse the chance to meet my distant cousins. If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this adventure and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador for Gridania. Everyone's just like, what the fuck, woman? My lady, are you quite certain? How oft has our nation turned to the sirens of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of light to risk his life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? It was totally just, totally just. The most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Eorzea. We would be honoured by your presence. Alrighty, so we've got to speak with Alphino again. Pray, return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Eorzea's guide on the journey back to Samar. It being a path I've already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Eorzea's personal guard to escort us. I still feel like it might not do you any favours. Let's be real. Alright. My correctly, did I actually get... I didn't get Samurai Idol, so... Speak with Estinian at Mogholm. Well met, warrior of light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. The Elder Eorzea herself answers your call, and there is naught to do but wait. They are here, Nix. Hello. Hello. Greeting, my friends. I'm happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful. The void as the road was of Dravanians could seem the dragons have abandoned some isle with turning mists. Lord Eorzea, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azor Dragoon? It is an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us, even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. This should serve. They are hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo. I am Kani Sena. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Light and a little trumpet. Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. Moglin. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. Whoa. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I am Kubla Cup, ambassador of the Twelveswood Moogles. A Moogle from the world below? Your hide is of a different hue, but that pom is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you'll forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them to your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Hrolsvagar, that they might negotiate an end to war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Khan. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood. The skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hrolsvagar, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Nix here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for really good reason. He is a champion of the Twelveswood Moogle, and I will not hear of his good name be slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mogho. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Sounds good. So, I think, yeah, this is one of the ones where, like, you get 3 quests to do and they each give you different things. Hey, can people appear? Oh, I thought it was pretty, don't need to think. Tell me, in the world down below, do all your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kubla Cup called you again? Nix. Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way. as are Moghan, Mogbug, and Mogwin, these being the names of the three wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. Well. Well now. That seems mighty fair. Hang on, that is a big-ass sword. Mugmug. You have a gun for the machinist that I will definitely be stealing. Mugbug's trial. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mugbug. I know, I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you've ever laid eyes upon. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. The trial, sir, is this. Find these ardent archosaurs and slap some manners into them. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. I love you. You are adorable. Now this should be the Scholar Codex, yeah. Oh, the unfortunate thing is I have to choose between... I'll probably choose Scholar Codex, personal. Anyway, Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moghome who can match my talent with a brush. I know why you've come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness, but as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Koopa nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a purple painted with such vibrant colour and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Moghome. God damn. Alright. And you... I will probably take the Titanium Demandos. Hello, yes, I'm Moghan, the foremost alchemist of Moghome. If you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of Cloudsbreath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Ale Tom. It is not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers. So Mogto, I don't know about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to some Isle's summit from time to time. Maybe he left it up there. Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kubo. Oh, happy day. If I am the swifter in finding it, I'll soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Koopa nuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? And Mogmo. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Koopa. Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Well, what did you find out? Ah, yes, now that you mention it, I do recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Guy. I believe. Because we're going up here as one way. And there is the back way. Cool. Trying to find this back way. Oh. Might as well attune to this aether current while we're at it. Actually, my scholar is equipped with anything good. Sure, we'll set this up. That can take a while. I'm all over the place, just ignore me. Moglin's trial is obtained. The Mughal masterpiece. Okie dokie. Go. Why do I get the feeling? I was gonna say, why do I get the feeling it's one of these giant ass rocks? Obtained the painted stone. Now, it's probably best that I make my way down here. Cloud breath. There's some. There's some more. Over there. And we can take these guys out. Alright. Irate Archosaur. Third leg forward. Bull Archosaur, huh? You ain't shit. That's that done. Now to find more Cloud's Breath. Is there that one there? No. Now would it be further up? No, go away. You sort of stop here, so I assume you're probably more on the other side somewhere. Is it up? Like, up? Yes! I was correct! I am a genius! Go away, you angry plant. Sancchini. Go away. Oh my god, do you ever just go away? You tendrily little fox. So, mender of sticks. An emptier of purses. Out of curiosity, I think about it. They sell like the lower versions of the things, which could be good. Some wall gear. I might actually just quickly go into machinist. So, Disciple of War. I'm gonna buy the aiming gear. That was a lot of money that I'm spending, but it's kind of worth it. Do I really have a full... Oh, auto. Why were those ones? Oh, because you're high quality. Is that it? Because you're high quality? so your stats are somewhat better, but I probably should see, do you have rings? Alright. So odd. Oh, just tools? The tools are specifically tools. Fair enough. Well, that is what that is. Let us turn in these quests. Let us return Mogwin's Pebble. Do you have it? Is my masterpiece safe? Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Koopa nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this voracious deed. Jesus. Valorous deed. Yeah, we'll grab the Darnel skin coats. Then we'll go over to you, Mug. You are able to humble my Dravanian devotees. Wonderful! You are as capable as I am captivating. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those allowed from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians of their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. We'll buy the titanium-barreled arquebus. That definitely puts us up further. I'm just going to leave that on there for now. Why not? And Mogham, did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. Oh yes, these are perfect. Now I have the main ingredient for my pom tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, sir? Should you ever feel your pom losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle. So it's probably best to go with the Knuckles. You've completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. Hell yeah. Okay, so enjoy the celebration. Now I'm trying to think. Just quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do those quests real quick to get up to Heated Split Shot. Which I think is the first one. Yeah. And then you get Heated Slug Shot. And then Clean Shot. Moglin! If that is what you insist if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Mogham, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Alright, so I am actually going to do the quests for this, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be thrown into another dungeon fairly quickly? I think? Maybe? But also, having a titanium barreled arquebus now is really, really good, because it jumped me from like 80 something to 103. Now I just need to get some more toe stones to get rings of aiming. Or like accessories of aiming. With our tourney victory, we have indelibly etched the machinist's presence in the minds of the Holy See, and now that my father has relinquished the running of the manufactory to me, manufactory to me, it would seem our fortunes have at last taken a turn for the better. Father has also formally responded to Lord Tuttlebrunch, promising our support in House Samael's next sortie. I'm not yet privy to the details of the operation, but I imagine the role we'll choose for us shall be both demanding and dangerous. In his attempt to humiliate the machinist, however, he will only provide us with another stage to which to prove our worth. A victory in the field will garner us greater support from the Holy See. Thus, it is vitally important that we see this operation succeed. But an equally important matter must be addressed. We delve too deeply into such concerns. Celebration of our triumph, we must have Joy and Rosthal join us for the festivities. I believe Joy's services are yet required at the manor. Pray, seek out our master of marksmanship first, if you would. Alright. The party, then? Ugh, I ain't going. All I did during the tourney was watch. How can you say that, Master Ronsel? Without your instruction, we'd never have stood a chance. And now look at us, upstart commoners defeating the likes of seasoned knights? I taught you how to shoot, aye, but that tourney victory was something you managed all on your own. I can see arguing with you ain't getting me nowhere. I'll just drag you back to the workshop instead. But still, we can't begin the festivities without Joy. This time of day, she'll be at her chores in the manor house. Maybe if you talk to the Count, he'll let her leave early to attend the celebration. She ain't one to abandon her duties half done, though. It'd best be approach the Count directly and not give her a chance to object. Yeah, she's all full serious about her work. So... Actually... I will wait. The last vigil. Had a bit of a bandwidth drop, but I should be fine. Alright, let's go find. I am not saying that name. There is to be celebration, it's there? Ah, and naturally you've come to fetch Joy. Pray return to the manufactory and I shall be along forthwith to explain why she shan't be attending. Motherfucker, what? I know this is called a joyless celebration, but still. Motherfucker, what? You gotta run that by me again? Okay, why will she not be joining us? What have you done? Everyone is present, yes? Once again, pray allow me to congratulate you all on your tourney performance. Ere you celebrate your victory, however, I have news. What is it, Father? It was quite a sudden development, but Joy has wed. Bloody hells! Well, there's another good reason to bring out the grog. Wed? I had heard naught of any engagement. She is gone, then? Aye, Joy's chambers at the manor have already been emptied, and now that she is married, I do not foresee her returning to the manufactory. She left behind her firearm. Wait, what's Joy getting married got to do with her leaving the workshop? Within the walls of Ishgard, 'tis usually the unwed what serve the manor houses. Many retire from such work upon the day of their marriage, as young Joy has done. 'Tis all too much. Now that we have at least earned a modicum of recognition, 'tis ill-timed indeed to lose a talented machinist. It would seem that familial circumstances demanded a swift union be made. But let us not bemoan what is lost. Let us instead raise a toast to the happiness Joy has found. You must needs accept that your colleague has moved on, and adapt your strategies accordingly. House Zamael will call upon you soon. Yeah, I feel like that's a lie. A yawning abyss is open in our ranks. How could she leave us without so much as a final farewell? Familial circumstances. Has something ill befallen her dad, I wonder? Celestove, you are acquainted with Joy's father? Aye, we all hunted together. He was the one who suggested I try my hand here at the workshop. Told me his daughter found herself a decent job with a fine employer. And mayhap he can also tell you whether his daughter has gone. I would fain convince both the wife and her new husband to accept positions at the manufacturer. I will speak with him, my lord. I don't much fancy talking to the field without Joy, or taking to the field without Joy, and her uncanny aim at my side. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Even should Joy refuse my overture, however, we cannot simply abandon our obligation to House Zamael. Rosthal, you must drill your students without quarter. I'll push them as hard as you like, boss, as long as I'm fairly compensated. The celebration shall have to wait, unless we can persuade Joy to return. But surely she will come back to us. Surely. Fingers crossed, man. So we're going to get auto crossbow. Gloves and attack can only be executed when firearm is overheated. This weapon skill does not share recast time with any other actions. Upon execution, the recast time for this action will be applied to all other weapon skills. Alright. Well, there you are. Next, it would seem that it is not only Joy, but her father as well, who has vanished from the city. Celestove is out asking questions, but there are a few answers to be had. Rather than sit here on our hands whilst we wait for a revelation, however, I would prefer we begin preparations for engagement alongside House Zemail. The Zemails have been struggling to restore the township of Falcon's Nest, an enterprise that has been interrupted time and again by marauding Dravanians. Signs and steady trickle of scouting reports suggest the dragons are massing for a significant assault on the settlement. Its fortifications are not yet complete, and it will be the aim of the Allied operation to defend these half-finished structures from the ravages of the Horde. I expect House Hallenhart shall be positioned on the front lines of this conflict. Alright, basically, we're going to be doing what we normally do, right? Wait, you... okay. Objective is inspect Imperial crates and cache from Cemetery, obtain materials. Wow, you are... bold! Alright, so pushing through. I'm gonna keep my eye on the... you know what? It's gonna take roughly 17 minutes apparently, but it'll get me some tombstones, which will be very, very helpful. Out of curiosity, anyone trying to do anything weird? Nope. Okay. Just want to make sure first. And boom! Oh, that's so good. And down you go. Alright, now. Imperial crate. Yeah. Rude. Alright, Imperial crate. So, deliver the war market parts to Stefanian at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I will do that in a moment. First, I would also like to... actually, does Mordona have a Sundry Splendors person? Probably, I don't know. We'll find out. So I can at least buy another ring. They're like 280. Which would prove moderately helpful. Okay, so what, we've got... Yeah, we'd want to get a new necklace, primarily. Yeah, new necklace. Iron Wax gear? Rihanna. Elegant turn into poetic, discover the wall. There we go. So we want a trigger of aiming. Yeah, boosts us up quite a lot. Okay, cool. Inscrutable tastes, you can activate that. That's fine, I wanted to see what was going on first. You can't even just show me generally what I need. Rude. Fine, whatever. Off to Foundation then. We could go like this. Wow. No. Yeah, okay, so I'm out of currency again. Just my brain keeps having moments. So you deal 130 for the first enemy and 30% less. Yeah, so you do the same amount of damage each shot against bosses. So fair enough. With Joy gone from the workshop, I have no one else whom I can trust such duties. 'Tis no simple task, I know, but I must have these components. These parts will do much to speed the construction of my invention. Now, if only Joy would return to us. Despite Celsto's most earnest efforts, however, it would appear that his contacts in the Broom have elected to spurn his inquiries. I sense an unseen hand and a sizable purse behind this sudden rush of reticence. Oh man. You can't make this easy on me. You have to maybe go do like a ton of other fucking menial tasks. Just so I can have a cool auto crossbow. Dang it! The bedraggled commoner. Hi, the creaky old hunter. I hear he got himself pay and work and saw his little girl got married on the same day. The husband said to be the brother of some famous carpenter and that he don't even need a job to get by. Interesting. Who? You mean the one whose daughter caught herself a husband in Falcon's Nest? He's probably there with her, ain't he? Okay, so in Falcon's Nest. That old hunter fellow, I thought he'd left to start a new job someplace else. He was always cursed at how his old wounds kept him from practicing his trade, but I suppose he found himself something new. Mighty suspicious. I retrieve myself to all the authority. Okay, so were you able to bring any information from the Broom? A new job for him and a new husband for his daughter in Falcon's Nest. They've taken on a good number of labourers and such to help with the town's restoration. Even a half-crippled old hunter might find some kind of work for himself there. Yes, my prospectometer points unerringly to the west. We shall head to the Falcon's Nest and seek out Joy and her father. It's gonna be like, oh, come on, man. How many other fucking, like, little tiny moving parts of this quest do you want me to do? Alrighty. Oh, don't drop that. Now the destination. Oh, you're a long fucking survey. Of course you are. Any sign of her? His lordship, what is he doing here? Joy, please, I ask only that you listen for a moment. Will you and your husband not consider working for me in the manufactory? I can't do that, my lordship. I can't be a machinist no more. It's best for everyone if I leave that life behind. What do you mean, best for everyone? Is that what's best for you? All I want for me is a simple life, one that doesn't cause problems for those who've shown me such kindness. I'm glad we could talk this one last time, my lordship. I'll be praying that you and your machinists get the recognition you deserve. I always thought Joy was happiest when she had the stock of her flintlock in hand. Will she now sacrifice her happiness for the satisfaction of others? Or is it that she never truly wished to be a machinist and merely suffered the training at my insistence? By arming the commoners, 'twas my intention to place them on equal footing with the nobles who seek to rule them, but caught in the throes of self-righteous ambition, mayhap I have treated them no better. Seems his lordship is having himself a crisis of faith. Might be as you could lend him a sympathetic ear, eh? I'll join you back at the workshop in a bit. There's something I want to look into first. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Like, that hardly seems like something she would just up and do, you know? Okay, Sky Steel Manufactory. I have run my spectrometer through all possible permutations, but the result is always the same. We focus on our preparations for the Allied operation. So we just give up on bringing Joy back? Should we fail Hazam Isle, then the reputation we built at the tourney will crumble into dust. We would have to begin again, brick by painful brick. Oh, my lord, I lingered behind in Falcon's Nest to see if I could find Joy's father, but he was nowhere to be found. I've got a feeling something ain't right here. If Joy herself has no wish to be a machinist, then what more can I do? It is not my place to meddle in her affairs. Well, I see how it is. I thought you were different from them other nobles, but you're all the same. Only interested in helping commoners as long as they're doing your bidding. Well, I've had enough taking orders. It's time I went my own way. Damn, what the fuck? My grand plans for the future machinistry have they all been in vain? That is for you to judge. Do not underestimate your own contributions. Speaking of which, I promise to use those components you brought to build a new weapon. If not else, we would certainly have made advances in the field of machinistry. Such a tangible measure of progress cannot be ignored. Yes, my prospectometer was so overloaded with peripheral problems I failed to see the practical evidence of our success. I will ask much of you in the coming days, and I shall see that you are the most well-equipped machinist in the short history of machinistry. Oh yeah. I now have a giant-ass crossbow. Oh yeah. Alright. I hope your firearm is loaded and ready. We have received our deployment orders from House of Mile. Several groups of Drevanians are converging on Falcon's Nest, and we have been tasked with eliminating the fiends gathered upon the Black Iron Bridge. That'll be easy. A joyful reunion. What? Already? Where are they? Keep doing that. Nix, I fear Celestir's departure has inspired his fellows to disregard my commands. You're the only machinist to answer the call to arms. In response to this insubordination, I have been forced to employ what few knights we can spare, myself included. They even begged me to come along. As I've said before, fighting bloody dragons ain't in the contract, so they'll pay me handsomely for the trouble. Is this House Helenard's entire company? You seem to be short a number of machinists. We are keeping our colleagues in reserve. For an operation such as this, we need only Nix, the finest machinist in our ranks. Ah, your confidence is truly inspiring. Thankfully, however, there are few enemies surrounding the Black Iron Bridge. Even with your sparse numbers, I dare say you shall sorely be pressed. Celestir, have you come to fight with us? That all depends on you, my lord. We found Joy's father. He's been held prisoner in the broom. Oh, prisoner? You suspect this is some sort of coercion? Ah, we reckon they've been targeting Joy for a while. Her dad vanished right after he landed a job here in Falcon's Nest, and then Joy suddenly up and wed the brother of a carpenter working on the fortifications. Alcimar was behind this, or I'm a Chocobo's third cousin. Tettlebridge, you cat. It's not too late. If we break her dad out, then Joy can abandon her farce of a marriage and come back to the manufactory where she belongs. But the bridge, the Javanians. Go. Joy's machinist. As manufactory chief, it is your duty to retain your employees. My knights and I shall march to House Helenard. You needn't worry. I'll have yours truly fighting right beside him. Go help the boss, Nix. If Nix goes, then I'll stay behind. We promised machinists to Zamaels, and we don't want to break our word now, do we? Just one should be enough. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah, no, fucking... This is good. We got this. You'll find one of our manufacturer machinists in the broom. We'll show you where Joy's dad is being held. I don't know, it's gonna be one of those fucking... Alright. Well, the good news is... Teleport Foundation. It's probably gonna be a, instance, so I'll just wait until, the Alliance raids proc. Now. To the broom! Okie dokie! Celestir said you'd come. The chief would draw too much attention, so we asked him to wait at the workshop until we're ready to act. Joy's dad is right behind the door over there. We just need to convince the bloke standing guard to open it. Don't exactly look a stoic type though, so a slugshot ought to have him piss his trousers. Damn, son! Oh, what in the... You just shot me! Yeah, I did. Please, I ain't done nothing wrong. Some fancy fop dropped a pouch in me lap and told me to guard the door. I swear, that's all I know. And how much did you pay? Oh, Stepanovian, you are gonna fuck some people up! Not enough to die over, my lord. Please don't shoot me again. Ah, it was not my intention to threaten you. We merely wish you release the man behind yonder door. And should you fear the vengeance of your employer, you are welcome to take shelter at the manufactory. In fact, why not become a machinist? Then you needn't take another such unsavory job again. You offer me work, my lord? I'll let the bloke out for that. Hell, I'll carry him across the city and back for a steady wage. Lord Stefanian, my humble thanks. You've been locked away for quite some time, my poor man. Do you know who did this to you, or why? I've not the faintest idea. I was hired by House of Mal to work on their walls, and when I went to join the crew heading out for Falcon's Nest, some bastard begging pardon me, lord, slipped a sack over me head and carted me away. I'm just a broken old hunter, I ain't got no money for ransom, and nor does me family. Got to thinking that maybe they didn't have the wrong bloke. And you weren't aware that Joy was wed, or that she resigned from her position at both the manor and the manufactory. She got married and quit? Why'd she do a foolish thing like that? I've never seen her happier than when she was slinging one of them flintlocks. So that's why they took me. They're blackmailing me little Joy. Ain't no way she'd just up and marry some bloke that wouldn't let her stay at the workshop. And she was a machinist by her own choice. I am full glad to hear that. What? I know you'd best set things right, my lord. You take care of Joy, and I'll tell the rest of the machinists that they can come back to work. Alright then, lad, you come with me. Perfect. I'll speak with joy and unravel this nonsense. You, however, must make haste to the Black Iron Bridge and lend your barrel to the battle. Oh, surely this fucking Alliance raid will proc soon. Alright. Over to the Black Iron Bridge. Well, this will be an instance now, won't it? Yep. God damn it. Having said, twin pools. Twin pools. Where are the twin pools? Twin pools are this way. Where I can fight some polar bears and stuff. Because there are some hunts I can do. Ooh. So if I do a couple of these little marks that are around, should be good. If I remember correctly. 1 star. Yeah, like somewhere over here. Huh. I mean, I don't necessarily want to fight those ones because they're part of the fate. But if they're all I can fight, then sure. I need to kill like 3 of them. Ah, I have to level sync for it. Dang it! I don't like when games do that to me. Now, hold those. I'm gonna go into my inventory, wherever that is. There's gelato. Then we got over here. So we are in twin pools here. Ash pool, twin pools. Okay. Why is it so hard to find polar bears? I wouldn't have assumed them to be too difficult. Okay, this is our hunt as well, so might as well. Boop. So, that's one of them down. I'm just curious. That's so cool. Archaeonis skins. Hmm. And then... Oh. Alright, so we got 3 Centurio seals. Now, there's a woolly yaks there. Surely polar bears should be somewhere around, you know, here. Are they maybe over here somewhere? We're in Twimples still, that's good. What, do they only appear during that fucking fate? Or some shit? River's meat. Twimple. There we go, polar bears! Hello! Alright, keep you down. Not what I meant to do. And then... Wildfire! And one more polar bear. Okay. And, will you look at that? Perfect timing. And now, while I wait for the other healer and DPS to sign on, I'll make my way back to the bridge. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah. Scratch myself. And bleeding a little. God dang it. Ugh. Alrighty. Ugh. Do I have any titles? You know what? Alright, well, we've got this person here. Alright, now we can have our greetings. Oh. Just letting folks know that I am indeed a streamer. But that their names are hidden for their privacy. Alright. Surely. Thank you. I have no idea what's going on here. Thank God I ain't a tank. Or the healer. I don't understand why people do that. Let's bring them all together in the same spot, man. Also, having a Scholar and an Astro side by side is really good. Like, normally you'll find you'll get like double pure healers or double shield healers. So having people that are actually the two separate types of heals is always a pleasure. Alright. So, Scylla. We're gonna hit her with this. I'm gonna hit her with this. Push with this. My character's not doing anything. Come on. I should probably shoot hot shot. That's fine. Yeah. Just get my attacks in before I get frozen. That is what it is. Please bring fire over here. No, bring fire over to me, dumb. Thank you. No, you fool. Thank you. Okay, 3 seconds of this. Bam, bam. Ah, never mind. The howlings grow silent. It's fine. We're in Alliance A as well. Cool. Striking. Which is for the monk. So I might. Might try and read it, who knows? We might get lucky. Alright. Pop you, pop you. Okay. Now you're gonna drop down, that's fine. Hey, I got away from you, that's rude. Alright, well. Pop, pop. 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 And pop. Doga's clone. Yune's clone. And then we will just run! Alright. Okay, so get this. We'll go this. Let's set this up. Set this up. Set this up. And then one more. Reassembled. There we go. Got that in there. Nice. Alright, so far so good. Let's set this up. Good shots. And dusted. We are part of Alliance A. Healing. Oh, attempt to great now. 5. Good luck with that! Alright. Eorzea ain't nothing. reassemble and then take a shot. Boom. Oh no. Mistimed that. Use an opportunity to build up my stuff. Oh god. Come on, game. Okay. Okay. Might have to call it after we finish at least, hopefully this other quest and the one following. Alrighty. Deal with this. Deal with this. Deal with wildfire. We'll go with this. And this. Followed by reassembled and this. There we go. That seems decent. Hit with this, and with this. There we go. We're getting a rhythm going. Personally, I think I'm just gonna go with this for now. Probably not the optimal way to handle it, but why not? And pop. Oh, can't go. Shit. Can't go. Shit! Yeah, we're safe. We're good. I lost my rhythm. Fine. Ammon's gonna die real soon. Oh no. Tank went down! Beware, Your Majesty. Danger approaches. Ah, fine. $30 emeralds. Yeah, I'm ready. Two not ready. I'm saying, wait please, that's fine. That is A-okay. It's 1 hour, still waiting. I'm going to Oh, it seems like we don't get much of a choice. That's fine. Nope. Oh, we need to stand on one of these. Because the etheric boom or whatever is owie. Yeah. Alright. I always go for the middle. I don't know why, I just think the middle one is the best option. Okay. Ooh, I could wait just a little bit. Get a good hit in. Ancient Quagga. And boom, boom, boom. Ah, rude. No. We will get access to another hot shot, which boosts our drone gauge. And we're about to get access to... Oh, perfect. We're about to get fucking... This is good. This is brilliant. So we hit this on. Then go with this. Boom. 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 Okay. Burning Raid ain't gonna do shit. Oh yeah. That was easy. GG's. If you're interested, check me out on YouTube and or Kick. Look up Next Night 121. Ah, never mind, I got lost. But yes, Guardian Brush Player Striking. Might as well try and read some of these things. Guardian Arm Guards of Maiming. Striking. Pass. 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 And combination. I will give our Scholar, because Scholars are my favorite. Alright, well, that is that. I received player accommodation, which was nice. Alright. So we'll do this quest, which gives me my heated split shot. And then we will do the, I think it's the level 56 one we got available to us. Because we are level 57, damn. We'll see how long this takes us, I guess. We will proceed. About time you got back. You found Joy's dad then? Yes, I did. Good. Now it's up to the boss to bring her back. The fighting has been fierce. Master Rothendor was injured when he gallantly intercepted a swipe meant to remove my head. Ah, that's a noble way of saying I tripped over its bloody tail and stumbled into a blow. Any road, you'll have to take me place in the front lines, and do it soon. I got this. Come on, let's do this. Let's fuck him up. Now there are groups. Oh yeah, in groups this is way better. You, the Assault Dragon. We are gonna blast you with wildfire. Success! Oh yeah. Haha! You was missing a few mates, but you still took care of business. Not that I expect aught less from one of me star pupils. A star indeed. Your arrival was a gift from the heavens. I mean, oh shit! Load, aim, fire! We know who this is. How'd you like that, you great scaly bastard? Oh yeah, she's back. Ah. I'm afraid I've caused a great deal of trouble for you all. Thank you for rescuing me, Dad. There's no trouble at all for such a fine employee as you are now wed. I understand that you may not wish to resume your duties at the manor, but have you considered my son's offer that you and your husband come to work at the manufactory? Me husband and me have agreed to part ways. If it please me, Lord, I'd like to start working again at the workshop, and the manor both. Joy, my dear, you are most welcome, of course. Neither the manor nor the manufacturer have been the same without you. Aha! My lordship, I don't know how to... That is to say... I'm glad to be back. I see that even for the much diminished House Helenard, a handful of dragons poses no true threat. I shall have to find a more significant challenge for your next outing. It would seem that you still do not understand that the knight is the master of the battlefield. That was far more than a handful of dragons, Taldegrunch. Do you think us blind? We know who is working against the manufactory. We know who's underhanded villainy forced Joy into wedlock. Whatever are you implying? You speak as if I recall the names of your low-born servants, or hold even the slightest interest in their common unions. Now, if you'll excuse me, my lords. What an asshole. But we shan't be deterred. Damn that man's arrogance. My prospectometer and I shall remain vigilant, that we may defeat Tuttlegrinch's trickery at every turn. The accolades for this triumph, however, must go to you, Nix. The bridge is clear, and joy is returned to us. I was afraid I'd seen the last of the manufactory. Thank you again for the warm welcome home. I never felt as whole as I did after I joined the ranks of the machinists. When I had to tell his lordship I was quitting, it felt like I was leaving a part of my soul behind. That's when I realized, to me, being a machinist is more than just firing a weapon, it's a way of connecting to another side of myself. Well now that you're connected again, we can get back to working on your shooting and your swearing. And there's also a small matter of our delayed tourney celebration. If it please me, lordship, I'd like to do some training instead. I feel the need to shoot off 10 score bullets or so. Of course, we'll all celebrate in our own way. Fire at will, my dear. For I for one, am eager for a stiff drink back to the manufactory. Sounds good. Okay, now to the Sky Steel Manufactory. Alright. What is next? Because we're gonna get need a split shot, and we get Tactician, which reduces the damage taken by self. And nearby party members. Very good if you don't have a dancer or a bard. Once more, you have proven your worth to the machinist, and to House Hellenart. As for Lord Telegrant, I had my suspicions, but it now seems abundantly clear that he has been behind every mishap and misfortune to befall the manufactory. Despite his knavery, however, our successes in the field would not have escaped the notice of the Holy See. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Under the tutelage of Russell, you learn new marksmanship techniques. The heated split shot. Now, I'm hoping this next quest is going to be a slightly quicker one. The Wheels of Justice. Alright, greetings, Nix. Is this not a wonderful day? The Lords Defendium to Hellenart, you and your Skysteel Manufactory employees under your authority are hereby charged with fomenting insurrection. What the fuck? Insurrection? My dear sir, I have fomented nothing. You stand accused of arming commoners with weapons of war and discharging said weapons within the locality of the Broom. That little seed when we liberated Joy's father. Henceforth, the manufactory shall remain under Temple Knight's surveillance. Should you fail to refute the accusations against you within the allotted time, punishment may include seizure of your workshop and imprisonment for all those deemed accomplices to the crime. Fury take that smirking fox. He knew we would attempt to rescue. Of course. He's an asshole. Anyway, once they set the sights on summit, them Temple Knights is like a bandersnatch with a bone. You'd best say farewell to your workshop. But I'll not take my manufacturer. I will think of something. Tis difficult to prove the truth of something one has not done. Mayhap the wiser course would be to provide evidence of Telegrant's wrongdoing. He's a clever bastard though, that one. He might try, but I'd best not overstep my bounds. The contract's almost done in any case, and I'll be moving on no matter what happens to the workshop. He had a suggestion. Our instructor, he sure don't like to get involved. As for me, I'll see if I can find any strings connecting House of Miles to their crimes. The Forgotten Knight should be a good place to start. I don't know what I'd do without the workshop. I'll see if I can get some folks talking. And that leaves you and me, Nix. I believe I shall remain here in the manufactory to occupy the gaze of the Temple Knights while you aid Celestone with his inquiries. That I can do. The Wheels of Justice! Don't worry, we got this. Right. Alright, Celeste, what have you found? I appreciate you coming in, Nix. It's a bit hard planning all in the workshop, what with the Temple Knight's eyeball in every move. We should be able to talk freely in here, though. Do you recall that bloke as was standing guard over Joy's dad? Aye. Fredo is his name. He took to marksmanship with a passion and hadn't missed a single day of training, not until today. I got suspicious, of course, and decided to pay a visit to his home. Right away, you could see the door had been kicked in, so I went inside and had me a proper look. That's when I found a ragged feather just lying there on the floor amidst bits of broken furniture. If I wanted to keep my hands clean, then maybe I'd hire me some thugs from out of town to do poor Fredo, poor Fredo. Thugs that might otherwise make a living poaching wild chocobos. I suggest you talk to Lord Stefanovian and take a trip to Tailfeather. So, the hunters of Tailfeather are assholes. That'll just really hard up for money. This may be our best lead. If we can track down the man who first employed Fredo, then we shall have a solid link to House Isle. Let us waste no time. Onwards to the Druidian Forelands and to Tailfeather. Let's do it. Let's get to Tailfeather. Let's figure this shit out. Okay, so good news, Nix. I've spoken with some few of those hunters, and they told me of a trio of ruffians that pass through here, dragging a man matching Fredo's description. We shall scour the forest to the south. Alright, let's do it. Why did you guys walk that way? That was odd. But anyway... We shan't let one of ours be taken. Oh, you want to go, eh? Oh, that looks so fucking cool. Suspicious fellow. No witnesses. Cut this one's throat as well. Ooh, buddy. Not exactly your best option here. Fredo, how did you find me? What? Okay, that was weird. My thanks. I did not expect to see another dawn. Fredo, not leaking blood, are you? Splendid. You gave us quite a scare. Forgive me, my lord. Those men, they dragged me from my home, said they'd hurt me if I didn't swear a false witness to the Temple Knights. You were forced to substantiate the accusations, and you merely think to withdraw your testimony to strengthen our position. It would be a boon if we were also able to provide some manner of physical evidence. A seal of House Isle? To explain how the ruffians who snatched Fredo were able to enter the city without challenge? Aye, this shall do nicely. I'm truly sorry, my lord. All it took was one little beating for me to repay your kindness with betrayal. I'll not darken your doorstep again. What nonsense! You hardly had a choice in the matter. Continue your training in the manufactory, however, and you'll become more than a match for thugs such as these. Even without a noble's wealth or prestige, a common man can earn himself independence. You'll see the machinist's firearm is far more than just shooting dragons. It can help set you free. His lordship's vision will change Ishgard for the better. Come with us, Fredo. Become the spear and the shield that our city needs. I'd like that. I'd like to feel like I'm worth something. Aww. We'll make mistakes, my dear fellow. The trick is to learn from them, rise stronger from every defeat. Come, let us return to the manufactory. Sounds good. We will TP to Foundation. I might actually call stream here for now. Or once I turn this quest in. Because now we're up to the point where we can get more quests done. We've got a good gear set up. And I'll turn this in and then return to Moghome and prepare for the questing. Alrighty. The tables have turned, my friend. I've submitted the evidence you found to the Temple Knights. With the aid of Fredo's new testimony, we have enough proof to lodge a counter-accusation against Hellgrinch. The wheels of justice have begun to turn, and we shall soon be free of these baseless suspicions. In the meantime, Prosser requested that I instruct you to remember your bleeding practice drills, charming fellow. Under the tutelage of Rosthal, you've learned the new machinist technique. Tactician. Useful for creating defensive abilities. And the next one will be, the next one will be drill, yeah. Which I think, at that point, drill, you want to use reassemble for drill. Round's hypercharged. Hold on. Sorry, just having a look at hypercharged. Full metal field. Level 100, enhanced power stabilizer. Grants full metal machinist upon using that ability. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So, I will quickly teleport over to Moghome in the Churning Mists. Now, if there's anyone who did pop in, just have a quick look. Thank you all very much. Until next time, though, stay safe, stay sane. I'll try and organize finding ways to, like, link myself to other streamers. See if YouTube does like rating or anything like that. But for now, ciao ciao.